Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down. Slow to get up. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs.
Throwing Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Jones. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. It's caught inside the 25. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for New England.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. Harris. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. They run for it with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Wilson's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And the Patriots have it. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A big play there for New England.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris. first down. Wilson. Flushed to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw there complete to Myers.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now it's Wilson. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris. They'll start on the ground. Carter. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Wilson's throw going into the hands of Williams.
For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. 7 catches, 104 yards.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy. And that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
To throw again on second down, Jones. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They go play action now. Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Looking deep for Adams.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always wanted a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
21-0 our score after one. They'll run with Carter. There he goes, left side. 20. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 5. 81 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Jones. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
It's a 6-yard pickup. But it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike Williams.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Off play action. Jones. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his 4th touchdown on the year. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. They'll roll, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. On 3rd down, Wilson. Man open, here is Crowder. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Wilson on 1st down. And that's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to poke them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Throwing again here, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Wilson will throw again. Touchdown! That's caught.
Robert Tonyan.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Devin McCourty picks it off.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So it happened. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Harris. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's Harris. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Second down at 7.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second down now, it's Harris. About 3 yards there to the 27. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Jones. Off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jones now throwing on 4th down. Complete. It's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A first carry here for J.J. Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. On 4th down, Jones. Forced out to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback,
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
117 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Running left on the handoff, Carter. Carter, a first down and more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Carter. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there with his first career. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And quickly they get to the line. Now Jones off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. He gets it complete to Harris. This will wind up a loss on the play, and it'll be 4th down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On 2nd down, a run with Carter.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll go again with Carter.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, 175 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Here's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jacoby Myers. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. New England on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Slant to Adams.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Eric Wilson.
The 40. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Jones throwing after the interception.
He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again. Jones flushed out right. Open man is Bourne. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on first down.
And he'll let this go deep for Bourne.
And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick.
And the Jets are going to have